Good morning. It is Let It Go and Let It Grow for Friday, May the 29th, 2026. What are we letting go of today? And we are letting go of the earth, that energy of completion, fulfillment, cycles, ending, and expansion. This is a fixed sign, which is Saturn. So it's a fixed zodiac sign. We are releasing attachment to completed chapters. With leading up to the full moon the next couple of days, this is a great time to release what no longer serves us. So if you're doing any magical workings around the moon right now, set your intention to let go of that completed chapter, that chapter that you know feels done. And it will feel done. It is no longer a guessing period of, oh, I think this is where my energy is leading me. I think this is what I should be doing. This is an absolute, you know that, yes, this is done. This is the end of this chapter, and it's time to close it off. Let go of the needing of the closure of this particular event to be clean and pretty. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to know that you are willing to walk through that door for the completion and do it. There's a lot of beautiful sacred geometry symbols there. The flower of life behind her, of course, and it's sort of the Ouroboros there, the snake eating its tail. And the sacred geometry is what is all around us at every given moment. Life is frequency and patterns. That stuff that we don't see with our physical eyes that is actually there. And that is a good calling out to what you don't see with the physical eye, but you know. And that is about that closing off of that cycle and the walking away to a new beginning, so to speak. So the world is the 21st card of the major arcana. So it is the completion. So where do we start again from here? It's zero. It's the full. It's that trust. So we are dropping the fear of stepping into this new cycle. We can view change sometimes as fearful. Our nervous system doesn't feel regulated around it. Our nervous system's job is to keep us safe. Change can bring up that limbic system fear, and drop us into the parasympathetic state of flight, and freeze. And it's only there to keep us protected. But what you need to know in life to re-regulate the nervous system is expand it bits at a time. So you expand it a bit, sit with it, let your nervous system recalibrate, let it know that it's safe where you're at, then expand a bit more, let it know it's safe, recalibrate from there, and let it grow again. So this is saying because you have done a lot of the mental work over things. Yesterday was it yesterday with Sneaky Fucker? The last couple of days we did have that lying to yourself card, the stop lying to yourself and come to the truth. The crow was very verbal in telling us that we needed to face ourselves. So if you've been in an arc of working on something over the last little while, use this full moon to harness this. We're coming into a blue moon, so it is the second full moon of the month. And I think I saw yesterday, this is the last blue moon that we're going to be experiencing until 2028. There are no blue moons in 2027, and this is the last one of 2026. So there is a year and a half or more before another blue moon occurs. So this is a lot of time to harness that energy and ask for what you want. And sometimes you ask for what you want by letting go of what you no longer need. So stop clinging to identities that you've outgrown. You know who you are now, and who you are is not who you were a few months ago. There's been a lot of growth, a lot of healing, a lot of recalibration, a lot of expansion in ways you didn't think were possible, and a lot of strength has come through that. And with the completion card, it says, you know, you might be stepping into unknown waters, and I see the blue down there, communication, throat chakra energy, but also is stepping into those beautiful oceans of the world. You might be stepping into unfamiliar waters, but that's part of the zero fool card again. That's part of that new journey that's going to be starting. You are basking in the glory with the energy of source coming down and just glowing upon you and radiating through you and around you there. You know what time it is. You know it's the time to actually move forward and do this for yourself and you're going to be at a calm spot. I can feel that sort of solar plexus energy. You're going to be there's going to be calmness around this once you walk forward, because you have been working on this and ruminating on this for a long time. And allow the ending to become almost like a sacred transition for you. It doesn't have to be scary. Some of the best things that we do in our lives, we see with absolute fear in the beginning, and then we walk through that door, and it was the best possible thing we could have ever done for ourselves, and we don't know why we took so long to do it. But once again, with that said, there's no judgment in this. This is about letting go of that judgment and seeing this sacred transition as a beautiful block in the pathway of your life walking forward. So the world carries the energy of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius with them. Powerhouses, the fixed signs, stability, transformation, courage, and awakening all at the same time. A cycle is closing, so another one can begin. Beautiful, beautiful time to work with that blue moon energy today. And what are we letting grow? And this is the Four of Cups. Cups, emotion, reflection, awareness, inner awareness, and contemplation. It is a water sign, so we are dealing with Pisces, we are dealing with Scorpio, and we are dealing with Cancer energies today. And we are growing emotional awareness and reflection. We're taking that time out. In a let it go position, you'd be looking for this cup. She realizes that she has done a lot of that emotional work here, and she is going to take that cup here in a moment, that new energy, that new light, and embrace it. Allow yourself to slow down in the process of doing this. Life is in the beginning of the year. Everything was the fire horse energy of slow and steady wins the race. And sometimes that's what you need to be. Reconnect with what your heart truly needs and wants. And, this is coming in to connect up the heart center and the solar plexus center or chakras. We tend to talk ourselves a lot out of what our heart desires over that personal power, that personal fear we have. Connect those energies today and see what your heart truly needs, but bring the solar plexus along for the ride. Allow the solar plexus to know it's safe as well. And sometimes with the completion of the cycle here, it might feel that you're out of whack emotionally. But where she's letting go of this phase here, the rumination, the overthinking of things on an emotional level, and ready to tap into that full cup of potentiality there. There could be some growing pains and could be some fear around that, but just drop into that knowing that you will be okay. The universe has your back. Think of the saying, there's the saying or paranoia, but there's also another one called pronoia. And the pronoia is the knowing that the universe is fixated and working in the background for everything to come out for the good for you. So paranoia is thinking nothing's going to work out. Pronoia is knowing that the universe has your back and is working for your best foot forward and the best outcome for you at all times. So notice blessings and opportunities you may have overlooked. This is the not seeing things for where they are. This is the blessings right here coming in behind it. So you are about to turn that head and take that cup full of all of the blessings and opportunities that are going to be presenting themselves to you. And let that introspection become clarity instead of isolation. She looks kind of cut off here, but there's a hand there that is handing her this potential that she is going to take. And she's going to turn and ask for that help where she needs it, and also work with that community that is right beside her. And that introspection, all of that work that she has done here, she is ready to turn and work with others for this new vision and this new path that she's going to be walking. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, emotional stillness is not a weakness. The Four Cups is asking you to sit with yourself honestly and gently. So we are releasing the chapter that has already ended and that we know has ended, and we are growing into emotional clarity and deeper self-awareness. Sometimes growth is not loud. It's quiet realization unfolding in that introspection and that stillness of what that stillness that we so largely crave at times. And that's where some of the best work can come. What cycle are you finally ready to close for yourself? And what emotions are asking to be acknowledged right now instead of ignore? So that is the reading for today. And I'm going to use a soul truth card, these little guys, and see what we have to focus on for the day. We are going with, what am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transforms our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, which totally comes into here, to make room for what will be. If you take a big leap today, will you feel scared of losing safety or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? So that is absolutely perfect for today. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. So there's the pronoia I was just talking about, knowing that the universe has your back and is going to help out. Take your power back, which is what I was talking about, that solar plexus energy, linking the heart and the solar plexus up together. Take that power back and be certain of who you are and where you're going, because the heart and the solar plexus have to be aligned for that. And today's mantra, I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. So that is a fantastic reading to end with this today. And I will see you soon. Have a good one. Bye.